Yo, as you can see, it's a little change of scenery. Warren Brent's here, beyond the hedges. I'm at Bruxie today, downtown Athens, Broad Street, prime location. They gave us some amazing food, some good stuff. I'm with some of the other side of the line, some of my counterparts, the offensive line, Great Wall of Georgia, Joe Moore, runner-up, you know. Introduce yourself, guys.
I guess I'll start it off. How y'all doing? Cedric Van Prant here. Absolute blessing to be here, and I'm thankful for the opportunity.
So y'all, my name's Austin Blasky. Happy to be here with y'all.
I'm Michael Morris. Happy to be here.
Hey guys, how are we doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Welcome to Bruxie. I'm Neil. We're
Nice
excited to have you to
Neil.
be part of the team and be here.
Thank you for letting us come.
We're excited to be in Athens and looking forward to another great season.
Y'all got to keep up with the good food so y'all can feed this whole line.
We got a bunch of things coming. We just did breakfast for the team yesterday, actually.
yeah.
So hopefully you enjoyed that.
I seen the sandwiches disappeared within probably like 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome. We're excited to hear that. Thanks for coming in. Now tell me who everybody is so I make sure I know. I know Warren. I've met Warren.
I'm Michael Morris.
Michael Neil Starling. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cedric Van Prant.
Cedric.
Yes, sir.
Nice to see you.
Austin Blasky.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to seeing you guys on the field. We got a different group of food coming through, so we'll show you some things, and then if there's something special you want, like the Holy, which is my favorite sandwich also, by the way.
That's
And
Michael's favorite sandwich.
It's what
too.
cost me to get me involved in this whole thing was that one sandwich.
Yeah.
So let me grab a couple things for you. I'll show you what we have. Here's some trays, because there's going to be kind of a buffet style for some of the stuff.
Yeah.
You can try that one. Needs a tape in it. Can you bring me one? And we need spoons. But these are our loaded fries. And so cheese, fresh waffle fries, bacon.
I like those. Get those
I got about 3 of those coming out. So she's bringing those right now.
Pass me a fry.
So we've got somebody wants a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know who that was, but we got his peanut butter and jelly sandwich for him on the waffle, which is exciting. That's one of my favorites too.
Yes, sir.
Then we've got the honey hot chicken tenders, more fries. I've got sauces coming out for you as well. And then we've got the originals.
Having 2 honey hots.
And if you haven't, the original is phenomenal. Just the season's like your grandmother's seasoning. It's just a great flavor for chicken.
Ooh.
All right. Here's the sauces to try. So there's all kind of sauces you can pick from. Here comes Becky with the rest of the fries. This is sriracha mayo.
That's
And
mine.
you guys
favorite.
kept asking for that yesterday at the breakfast. So
Yeah, that's
I
my
knew somebody
favorite one.
wanted it.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else want some?
All right, more waffle fries we can pass around. You got, that's a big spoon, girl. If somebody wants to dip some of their own fries in their plates, everybody's got plates. What do you want? The sauces here. This is the Bruxie original sauce, the first one. This is a stone ground honey mustard. This right here,
Ranch
my
homemade.
ranch. This is a buttermilk ranch. It's phenomenal. One of my favorites also.
It's a Macklin.
This is a creamy honey mustard, buffalo, and then this is barbecue sauce. So try everything. We'll come back. We'll bring some things out like the holy sandwich for you, Warren. And then if you haven't had enough to eat, we got some desserts for you as well.
Yes, sir.
Try. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yes, sir.
There's some forks. If you need anything, let us know.
Yes, sir. Y'all, they bought this food out for us like pretty early. What y'all think about it so far?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I've been here before.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on,
I come here.
This sad plate. The food been out for less than 2 minutes.
It's gone, fam.
Yeah, everything gone.
This is my first time being here, so that's pretty good, though.
This your first time being here?
Ever. I've never been here.
So when the hype came out, like when they first opened up, you never said, hey, let me go to Brooksie's with the O-line? Y'all ain't invite Blasky?
Came out, I spun back 3 days in a row. I had to hold myself back, bro.
I had a class right there. I would come there for every breakfast.
For how long straight?
Probably like a week.
3 days, a week. I probably came in here like 3 times and I was like, damn, this might be a little unhealthy for me. I was eating a little too much. I was coming here killing the cheese fries with the waffle sandwich combo.
I will say that holy is pretty good. I had it before. Now that you said it, yeah, it's
What's in it?
it's like fried chicken sandwich, got coleslaw on it.
I can't do the coleslaw though.
The coleslaw, I ain't gonna lie, I make it taste better.
Yeah, I can't do the coleslaw, bro.
I said the same thing, but
You ever went to Zaxby's and got coleslaw? No. Exactly. I can't do the coleslaw. I can't do coleslaw. I feel like it just add like a texture that I really can't mess with.
Yeah.
You know,
I said the same thing, but it was actually pretty good.
man. But enough of the food talk. How y'all been doing this summer, man? Grinding. We've been working. What the O-line looking like, Seth? If y'all know, Seth is like the head honcho, the Quavo to the Offset, the Quavo to the Migo.
I just do what I'm asked to do. I think so far we've been pretty good as far as camaraderie for sure. We've had a couple guys, get together on the weekends. So that's always a good thing. Guys growing and getting better. So I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to camp. I think it'll bring a lot out of us competitively. Want to see guys compete. So I look forward to it. It'll be really interesting to see who ends up in our 2 deep. And we play a lot of guys. So I'm hoping a lot of guys get a lot of opportunities this year.
Blaski, how you feel about the summer so far? What you been working on? Damn, this food good.
Just, I really been watching film and, just working on my footwork and just trying to be the best player I can be, best teammate I can be. I'm going to have to contribute a lot more this year, so just doing what I can do and be ready for the team.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, let me finish this real quick.
Take the bite, man. If y'all don't know Big Mike, we say Branson was lifting since the womb. Mike have been lifting since the, can I say sack? Mike have been lifting for a long time. He's strong as hell. Like when you hit him, it's like hitting this right here behind me. Mike, how your summer been going, bro? What's your weight been looking like that you've been moving?
We haven't really maxed out or anything, but like, I've been doing
What you did on squat on Monday?
like 5 something. It really wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I guess. But I just been getting used to the conditioning. We've been doing a lot of running. We got spared a few times because of the rain, so we were inside. But
I'm glad you have gotten in better shape.
yeah, I've been running, bro. It was bad.
My boy Mike.
It was bad.
It was real bad.
First year, didn't think I'd make it this far, but
Who he is. Yeah, bro. What y'all think about the running yesterday? I know.
I'm gonna be honest. It sounds worse on paper. Yeah, it was. Yeah, to be honest, it was more mental than anything. Like, it was more so mental because it wasn't something that you could just jog. So like, you had to actually sprint the entire time. And to be honest with you, you don't sprint that often in a football game, like full sprint. It's not too many times you're actually full sprinting in a football game. A lot of that stuff is short bursts, so it's more so mental trying to I guess trick yourself into, believing you're okay.
But were you talking to Warren Erickson yesterday before the run? But Warren was like, grind through the first set, do 2 reps, and you halfway there. When you said that, I was like, oh, that's a good way to put it. I gotta psych my mind out.
yeah, he was saying not to think about it all as one big thing, try to break it up.
The only thing that made it hard for me yesterday is we had that golf tournament the day before we had to play, and it was cart path only.
How long were you out there? Did you leave early?
Yeah, I did.
All right, I stayed out there the whole time, but I didn't finish golfing until 6:30.
I would have stayed if it wasn't cart path only the whole time because we had to walk all across the course the whole time. So
I never knew how long cart path only makes the game last, bro.
It's like that every year though.
What is that?
You only can ride the cart in the walkway and not on the grass.
Because it was raining.
Okay.
Okay.
We did a Dave Pollock tournament, and his was you can drive up to the ball, but that cart path only, it was a workout and a half. But y'all boys, we got some good food. We all started somewhere. Bruxie started in California. Where'd y'all start, Sal? You play Little League football coming up? Well, you had to before, but
No, not necessarily.
when you start playing?
Realistically, organized football, I just started playing organized football until I was 12. So my story was, not even really. So I just grew up playing around in the neighborhood. So I was the kid that was 10 playing with the 15, 16-year-olds. That was me. I was that kid in the street playing football, basketball.
What y'all call it over there? We call it pick up. When you throw the ball up in the air, you catch and you run?
We call it pitch up tackle.
Pitch up tackle?
Yeah, that's what we called it back home. So in New Orleans, we called it pitch up tackle. But that's what I did when I was younger. It was growing up in the neighborhood, playing with the older kids. So I'm 10, 11 years old, playing with kids in high school. And that's just kind of where it started for me. And the reason why is just because at that age, really, I'm going to just be honest, I didn't like grown men yelling at me, and I can't say anything back. I didn't like that. Because I tried way too hard to do stuff right, and then you get to yell at me when I mess up. I didn't like that. So like it took a little bit of maturity for me to kind of like get it. And once I got it, I was fine. I started playing organized at like 12, 13. And from that point, I was good. But
What position you started out playing?
in like actual contact football, I started off as a D lineman. So I was a 3-tech.
See, I feel like every offensive lineman has played D line, but every defensive lineman has not played offensive line.
That's true. Yeah, I played 3-tech for a good little minute. For probably
You was fire at it?
I was all right. To be honest, I'm a way better center than I am 3-tech.
Y'all got faith in Chip. We need to do like a offensive line, like switch up there.
I think we would win that.
Yeah, we would kill y'all.
I think we would.
Who's gonna block me?
There's no bull rush.
What do you mean there's no bull rush?
I can't defend the bull rush. I can't.
We have to. I'm about to say we have to.
You train to.
No.
I think it take a good amount.
You can do it or you can't.
It probably take a good amount of training to stop a bull rush.
I feel like all of them would just jump set and hope for the best.
I'm just look at you and load up and go. But what about you, Micah? When your football journey started?
5 and 6, but that was flag football.
But you was big back then, though. Look at.
No, I was QB1 actually.
Why are you capping?
I swear to God.
You was on your Spencer James?
I didn't start getting big till what's that? I guess 8th grade going into 9th.
But I have a crazy story of why I got big. I can't say it on camera, but
I was a better quarterback than you, by the way.
you play
No,
quarterback
you
too?
weren't, bro. We ran triple
I ain't gonna
option.
lie. I played quarterback in like.
What 5 and 6-year-old can stop a triple option? Nobody. That's why we run.
So you weren't a good quarterback. You were a running back.
Is Lamar Jackson a good quarterback?
He throws the ball.
I could throw it
They
if I had
also
to.
don't run triple option.
I could throw it if I had to.
They do run triple option.
They
sometimes.
do run triple option, dude.
That's not their base.
I think
Okay,
a lot of stuff.
switch up.
Okay, if we
A
run
lot
a
of stuff-
triple option one play and get 40 yards, why wouldn't I run it again?
I'm not mad at
Why
that,
y'all was
but
5 and
nobody's
6
on
running
the
triple
quarterback.
option?
Yeah, come on.
We were advanced.
Wing T?
We grew up on the wing team. In Camden?
That's awful.
That's terrible. Skill players not going nowhere.
No, when I got to 9th grade though, Coach Spire came. It was Warren Erickson's coach.
Coach Spire?
Yeah.
I don't know
He
who
came
that
from
is.
North Gwinnett to Camden.
Why?
What I did.
I'm saying we started running the spread. We didn't run the wing team.
You ran the ring T in like middle school too?
Yeah, middle school. I played tight end.
Yeah, didn't the old coach come back though?
Yeah, he came back.
Y'all run the wing
2
team?
years. Yeah, 2 years ago. He came back to the wing team.
I got some questions about Camden. Let me get the Blasky real quick. Big Blask. when you started playing organized football, you know you from FM, so that's like a little 30-minute drive from Savannah. He got it road. Were you a Tulahi Tiger?
No, I was a Pula Packer actually.
You were a Pooler Packer?
Yeah, so
I ain't gonna lie, we played against y'all when I played for Savannah Country Day when they're in the not Spal, but when they're in the rec league.
Right.
But Pooler Packers beat the hell out of us. But we sucked. I'm not gonna lie, we lost every game that season.
You know, like 5 kids from my rec ball team are playing college ball right now.
Bro?
Like Dalen's at UT Martin and everything, and then
played
Kilo's
this year.
at Ole Miss.
Kilo played for Pooler Packers too?
I'm pretty sure he did.
What position you started out playing?
I played.
You're pretty sure you did. How do you remember your teammates? I remember all my teammates from the league.
Do you?
No.
I played like left guard and right guard, like nothing crazy. Like I didn't play defensive line.
Oh, so you were born and bred to be an offensive lineman.
But I mean, in high school I played both, and I started off as a defensive lineman. So
Wow.
I was really hoping you was about to be like you played tight end or something like that.
Little ankles. Well, were you nice at D-line? Were you straight? You played for FM. Y'all suck, but like.
I played for South Effingham. Don't say Effingham.
South FM?
That's two different schools.
Nah, okay.
My senior year we were good. We were good my senior year.
But the other 3 years.
What was your record?
Not so good. My senior year?
Like 6 or 7.
No, we were better than that. I can't remember.
What was y'all's record your senior year, Shaq?
I know we lost
Y'all
the
want
state
state,
championship.
Okay.
Say it was on TV because your
He was on
quarterback-
QB1.
Your quarterback was on QB1.
I remember it was
his
like
name?
on the goal line. They were like
Lance,
on the 1.
Lance LeJean.
They said we need to like get it in from the 1. We're going behind you, and it just didn't work.
That's not what
They
happened.
put you in the spotlight.
What he's talking about.
They said going for the win. They didn't get it.
we were in
That's
a,
what I remember. They took it off Netflix.
what
I
he's
don't know.
talking about. We were in a quarterback toss. What does that have to do with me? I'm playing center. I have nothing to do with that play.
You got to get outside and run.
I'm not gonna affect the nose. He was in a zero. He was actually in a tight shape.
You remember the play? You
Yeah,
remember
I remember the
Haunts
exact
him,
play.
doesn't
Do you feel like you failed your team?
No, it doesn't haunt me. No,
You didn't.
no.
What about you? What was your record?
Who?
Senior year.
What do you mean?
Non-existent.
We made the
Non-existent.
playoffs, bro.
What was,
Playoffs.
what was the record?
I don't remember.
Like
I was battling injuries, so I didn't
6
play
and
every
4.
game. Oh, no. We won about 7 games out of 10.
But back in the day, Camden County used to be like the school to beat, though.
Before they figured out how to stop the wing tee, yeah. We were bad.
Stop going.
We were bad.
Oh, y'all are very overrated.
What?
Like very.
Camden is overrated. Y'all got that big ass gym for no reason. You ever seen their weight room? That's bigger than
Didn't you go to IMG?
Y'all weight room was bigger than ours.
No, it was not.
Y'all had an indoor practice facility
No,
in
we
high
don't.
school.
We don't have an indoor practice facility.
Y'all just had a big weight room.
Yes, Colquitt has an indoor practice facility now.
Colquitt, that's
Yeah,
when
Dejan.
went.
Yeah. Me and Dejan were in the same region. Bro,
Dejan was crazy.
what year was that? I think my sophomore, junior year, he ran all over us.
Dejan
Oh
was
my
nice.
God.
He used to do this, put people to sleep. I told him
bad.
he used to like score a touchdown at the end of the game and do this.
It was bad.
That's
Put
crazy.
them to sleep.
You need to bring that back.
I know I told Dejan he needed to do it. He was like, he looked at me, he was like, nah, bro, I can't celebrate. I was like, bro, you the lead rusher on the team.
I'll do it for him.
What's gonna be the celebration this year for the O-line? I feel like we need like group emotes.
We gotta focus on winning before we focus on.
We were talking about one the other day, though. I can't remember what it was.
We gotta focus on winning before
You know
we
they
get to
added
any
that
celebration.
new rule like where we can celebrate like the NFL now.
For real?
No, they didn't. But
It's gonna get hectic.
it would be fun if they did add that rule.
Coach
though.
Smart wouldn't allow it.
So, the recruitment process. We talked about high school, going through high school and stuff like that. Y'all recruitment process. Blasky, who's your first offer?
It was actually Air Force. I really wasn't recruited to Highland High School.
Yeah, when you committed to Georgia, I was like, no.
NC State.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
committed to NC State, like,
you was committed there for a minute.
pretty quickly. It was like, in the middle of my, yeah. in the middle of my junior
Blasky
year.
was a wolf.
Fact.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was like the middle of my junior year when I committed to NC State. Like, not really middle, but kind of like when I was about to be a senior. Because going into my junior year of high school, I had 0 offers. Like, not even FCS, no offers. And then I started getting my name out there. I started to get some big offers. And
Yeah.
it was really
Air Force?
Yeah, that was like my first
What you
one.
think about going there? Like, would you actually went to the Air Force?
I mean, I was always a dream of mine to go to Naval Academy. But, you can't really be.
Was your dad in the military?
Yeah, he was 13 years Marine Corps. But, you can't really be talking about that and go to the military. So
Say, how's your recruitment process take out? What was your first offer?
My first offer was Kansas. We had a coach that used to coach in my old high school, and he ended up getting a coaching job there. I believe at the time he was the running backs coach, Tony Hall.
Coach Hall?
Yeah, Coach Hall.
But he tried to get me to get. I'm not gonna lie. Kansas tried to offer me. I looked down. My first offer was Georgia. They came to me. I think it was Coach Hall. They tried to offer me. I got on the phone with him. I was like, "Who's this?"
That's crazy. That's crazy. Who is this?
I'm not even hello. Who's this?
Kansas Jayhawks. I seen the number from Kansas. We want to offer you. I was like, "Coach, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate the opportunity, but I will not be coming there." And I left it at that. I was ungrateful, man. I popped off for Georgia.
It's a realistic.
I knew I was going to Georgia the second I got off of Georgia.
I was ecstatic.
Who was your first offer? Who was your first offer, Micah? How your recruitment kicked off?
South
You
Carolina.
was a 5-star though, so I'm
South
not.
Carolina.
I was a
That's your
5-star
first?
until I got hurt. Yeah. Coach Wolford came and offered me. I remember that.
Wolford?
Coach Wolford. I like Coach Wolford.
Bro, I don't know.
And then it was crazy. South Carolina one day, literally the next day, North Carolina. I think Coach Searles.
Stacy?
Oh, snap. He was my second. North Carolina offered me the next day.
Stacy?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You need to text him that.
That's crazy.
So what? When y'all was getting recruited, like did y'all all get recruited by Pittman?
Yeah.
You got recruited by Pittman? Yeah, I got recruited by Pittman.
What's the biggest difference between Coach Luke and Coach Searles when it comes to the offensive line? Because I'm not gonna lie, damn, I hope this doesn't sound bad. When Searles came in, y'all were starting to like just put pause on us like crazily. Like we were like, whoa. Like we'd be in a D-line meeting, Coach Scott would be like, what's going on with the rushing? I'm like, Coach, the offensive line has gotten so much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think.
Was it like a mindset change or something?
No.
Where y'all like, let's do it.
I can speak for me. It's not so much that. Don't get me wrong. I think Coach Searles is a great coach, but I don't think that he did anything that Coach Luke wasn't capable of. I just feel like we kind of just got older. Yeah, kind of got a little more mature. And to be honest with you, I feel like also we started to like really gel. Like so, my my junior year, I guess not even my junior, my sophomore year, when I first started playing, we kind of started to get like really close, but then like last year, we kind of took it up a level. So, to be honest with you, I just feel like guys kind of matured some.
I mean, I felt like, Coach Searles definitely has brought in like an attitude where it's like more old school, like just like be nasty, be offensive lineman. Like,
I love when he throws his hat.
That is the funniest thing in practice. Sometimes people will catch it and throw it back at him.
He's pretty accurate with that, man.
He is.
Like his hat, like throughout practice, Coach Searles' hat has like 100-yard flight time.
It's like a boomerang.
He throws it perfect. It just goes like this. Yeah. Like it's perfect. He's done it for so long.
50 years ahead for him.
It's like 10 out of 10 for him.
I know a lot of that hat's been used and worn and abused. Like he wears the same hat.
I think all of our coaches wear old hats. Like I don't think any of them have like new hats.
Coach Scott has been wearing the same like practice attire since he first got to Georgia.
Coach wears the
So
same
Coach Schumann wears the same
sweatsuit.
Bro.
I've never seen him in anything
Everywhere.
different. Everywhere.
I feel like if I saw him like with his family in like a weekend, he'd have that on.
Yeah, no. He's out in the yard playing with his kids in his sweatsuit. Just
Didn't you
middle
want
of summer.
yeah.
Weren't you Coach Schumann for the freshman skits, or who did Coach Schu?
No, I did a roast session for the freshman quiz, remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, JD.
You walk down the double cup to your board and stuff.
Wikipedia like that.
Mike, you got every coach. Never mind. We were like, oh, Micah, leave. We get the freshman skits camp coming up. How y'all feel? What's your mindset looking like for camp? No, not Seth first. Blasty first.
Sorry, excuse me.
Seth been popping everything off, man.
I'm pretty excited
Take over,
about
Blasty.
camp. I'm pretty excited about camp. It's my 4th year, senior year, redshirt junior year, same thing. But I'm pretty excited about it because this year I feel like I can get on the field some, make a difference. I really got locked in this camp and bust my butt every day pretty much. I mean, it's the same thing it's been every year. Just do what I can do.
But my goal of camp is like just never leave the building until like nighttime.
Oh, for sure.
Like if you walk back to that building and take your nap and then wake up, you gotta wake up 30 minutes before just to be able to walk back over and get yourself ready.
I sleep
crazy how you
at
have to
the
do that.
facility.
Like you gotta wake up.
And the walk's not even that far. It's just you just gotta get up.
You just gotta get up like 30 minutes
I
before.
will
just to
say
get
I'll
your
take all
mind
my
ready.
naps at camp. At the building. I don't leave until
start
after
doing that.
practice.
But Jarvis was
That's the
telling.
first person I saw do that was Chris Smith.
Yeah, I don't
started
leave
doing
until
that.
after practice. After practice, I'll go. I might play the game. I might
You
take
talk
a nap.
about
Just
before.
depending on how much time we
You
got.
talk about before the meetings that
Before
night.
the team meeting. It just
I
depends.
stayed last year, bro. I stayed until after the last team meeting every
I
day.
wouldn't advise
You
that.
got like
That gets
hyperbaric
old.
chamber and stuff.
Yeah, I used to sleep in
That couch
I
is
used,
comfy, bro.
I used to sleep in the hyperbaric for like 2 hours a day.
I've tried. I've done it lately. It's like,
Now me and Tremel about to share it.
that's kind of.
Now like the hyperbaric doing camp, we got a 2-man that. We got a 2-man.
You're talking about sharing the chamber.
Yeah, we gotta share the chamber, bro. 2 mans, 1 pod.
Ayo number 5.
What did he say?
He said 2 men, 1 chamber.
2 men, 1 pod.
That's a hard pause word.
Ayo number 5.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
How you looking for camp, Micah?
I'm looking forward to it. It's my 3rd time around.
The ideal teammate.
I feel like I can mentally, prepare myself a little bit. Obviously, it's gonna be different every year, but I'm just so ready. I'm just so ready to attack it this year. Me and all my teammates go out there, go to war, get better, get closer, and work on getting better every day with my brothers.
That sounds like an NFL.
Y'all remember our freshman year? We had camp for like 2 days.
But that was the best time ever. I was in that hotel.
And
It was,
wish I could
my
have
year.
been there for 2 weeks.
It was 3-day camp.
I'm gonna be honest. It kind of felt like a waste of time.
It did. It was like, why they put us
Y'all y'all finna leave?
But yeah, they said we would be in a hotel for 3 days.
Then for our sophomore year, kind of like,
Sophomore year, I was like, damn.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like,
I think it was a little bit shorter though my sophomore year compared to last
was.
year. Nah, actually, because it felt longer because I used to go back to the hotel, bro. That's why. I like just camp. Feel like every day it feels like the same day. I thought it was gonna be like spring where we practice every other day, but that constant headbanger, it's crazy. How you looking for? Hey, yo, number 6.
Yeah.
Hey, can we get a close up on Mike and his sandwich?
Bro,
Please don't.
please, bro. Let me wipe my face first.
Egg white all over the sandwich. Damn.
For camp, I think that honestly, I think my biggest goal is just to try to help pull everybody together. I think that's my biggest thing. I think camp will be a big test for us. I think that it's essential for our season. So my biggest thing, I'm thinking team. I I feel like I've worked for the majority of the summer, so of course I would like to see some of my work come out and stuff like that. But my biggest goal is to make sure that the team is where it needs to be, and I'll just kind of get in where I fit in.
On my show, we have a segment where I let fans send in some Twitter questions and ask the guys, like, questions they want to know. The people want to know stuff about y'all. First question, Micah, how many wings can you eat?
Like we talking about.
You throwing them back?
We talking about 7. So I'm gonna tell you this. I went to the Under Armour All-American camp my freshman year, right? I had a little compression shirt, had 72 on the back. 3 years later, I'm wearing that same compression. We had this place called Skinny Pete's back home. It's closed now. It was like Wednesday.
But the setup of the story is crazy.
Wednesday they had all you can eat wings. Me and the old mom, we used to go there, crash.
All you can eat
Every
wings?
Wednesday.
How much was all you eat? Like 20?
$15.99.
Oh, that's
We
wonderful.
were in there. You could pay with 20, get a drink with like 20.
How many wings you ate?
72, bro. It all came full circle.
So yeah, bro, how many wings you can eat?
Realistically, in one sitting, maybe tops 25, 30 tops. If I was just
I ain't gonna lie,
eating
72 wings. What type of wings though? Like, were they big?
No, it was like, I'm not talking about a whole
if
wing.
it's the little baby ones, I
like
probably could
boneless
eat 70
or
of them, but
bone
if they
in?
decent sized wings, probably like 20, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not talking about a whole wing.
You talk boneless?
No, like bone in little wing ding things. Like the little leg.
okay, no. How many nuggets y'all think y'all can eat?
Like chicken? I ain't gonna lie, I ate 70, I ate like 70. You remember when McDonald's had those 100 nuggets for like $10? But I ate like 70 of them things. It was the worst mistake I ever made for my stomach in my life.
I
That night I was
genuinely think,
on the stomach going crazy.
I think I could legit probably clean 100 piece.
Chicken nuggets from McDonald's?
However much comes on that big platter thing, I could eat one of those.
How many's on the platter?
I don't know, 100 probably.
I think I could. Would I have a try? Probably not.
Yeah, I really don't know how many chicken nuggets I can eat, but I've eaten 50 like regular chicken wings before.
How often do y'all get full?
Full?
Full quick. It
get
depends on
full
how much
every
I
night.
eat though.
I get pretty full pretty
I
quick.
was about to say, I feel like I don't get full.
love getting full.
I eat and I was like,
There's nothing better than being full and having nothing else to do, so you can just sit, play the game, watch YouTube.
that's what I'm gonna do Saturday.
Nah.
Nah, bro, I'm putting some work on Saturday.
We have a
The work don't get done.
9 a.m. sandpit.
Be there or be square.
9 a.m. sandpit.
Coming?
I know, y'all going to a pool party on Saturday?
What pool
You
party?
mean yours?
Are you talking about your own pool party?
Yeah, you talking about your whole party?
Hey guys.
You also didn't put me in your close friends, so how am I supposed to know the location?
All right, so fans, I'm sorry that I didn't get to all y'all questions. I'm gonna do like 3 more questions, and I got my personal questions I asked the guys. What's the best advice from Junkyard Joey? What's the best advice you received from an upperclassman when you first arrived at UGA?
Who you want to answer it?
Oh y'all, you can start, sir.
The best advice I received at UGA, probably from Jamari. One thing he's always told me is just learn how to be a pro. Like, watch the guys before you, watch how they conduct themselves, watch how they work, and go from there, because at the end of the day, when you are trying to be your best for the team, you can't be your best for the team if you're just always at home doing nothing, not really taking care of what you need to take care of. So that's probably the best thing that he's told me over the years. Just kind of focus on yourself and make sure you at your best, and then you can kind of get into leading and things like that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely say Jamar to like what he said, being a pro. I didn't really know what that meant till us last year. Like kind of like growing up, as you get older, you kind of understand like what that entails to. So just kind of getting older, I kind of understood like get there early, take care of like everything you need to before you go lift, like treatment. But it kind of took me a few years to figure that out. But him saying that, like now I kind of realize what he meant.
For me, it would be probably JD and Nolan. JD, obviously, because we were both like, cardio club. So we used to run in the mornings actually, and just talking to him, because it was like when I first got up here, and I hated it. I hated cardio club, but him just talking to me, just giving me advice, telling me like, once you get into it, you're gonna be good, bro. Like him believing in me, seeing the potential in me, and then Nolan, because we both from kind of like you, we both from 912, but y'all both went to IMG, but him just telling me like, just to be back from the city, just do it for the area, really.
Yeah.
We're all both from Savannah too.
Yeah.
Nolan from
Savannah
Brazelton.
doesn't really claim.
From where?
Nolan from Brazelton.
Savannah doesn't really claim Warren anymore.
Savannah don't claim Nolan. top 5 dogs of all time. That you've seen with your own eyes.
That I've seen with my own eyes.
Like
So like
played
not.
with?
Top 5 that you've seen, like TV wise.
I thought you was about to say.
I ain't gonna lie, we gonna stretch it a little longer.
Yeah, so I'll go no order, but Todd Gurley for sure. I remember one of my first memories of watching Georgia football was Todd Gurley. So Todd Gurley, then I would probably go Matthew Stafford, Stetson. There's so many, so top 5 is hard.
Let's do the last 2 people you've seen.
People that I've seen,
That you practiced with over the last 4 years.
Kobe, and I would probably go either interchangeable at, and this last spot could be anybody, but I would say either J.D. Lewis or I'm trying to think who I'm missing. Probably four Stetson.
Bad. You already said Stetson. Who's your top 5 dogs of all time that you've seen?
I'm gonna just say the top 5 that I've practiced with. For me personally, George Pickens is the greatest wide receiver I've ever seen practice in my life.
Okay.
That's
Everybody says that.
facts.
Though. Like,
Yeah,
everybody
that's
says that.
His catch rate is actually insane in practice. It's
Yeah.
actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
To the greatest wide receiver.
JD, just because he's so big and what he can do at that size is actually like terrifying. Jalen Carter, because if he doesn't,
Oh my God! How did I not remember JC? That was my
Nobody-
roommate.
JC doesn't
I'm about
want
to
to
say
be
that was my
blocked, he
roommate.
won't be
You know,
blocked.
nobody has said JC yet.
JC's
JC's the best D lineman I've
Hey,
ever seen.
scratch that. Yeah, JC is definitely in my top 5. I'm tripping.
I thought you were gonna say Bowers.
Yeah, nobody,
I didn't even think of him.
That's
Like,
what I
yeah,
mean.
I'm tripping. Yeah,
nobody said JC yet.
JC is definitely in the top 5 for sure.
Easy. It's a
Undeniable.
lot. I say Stetson and then Brock. He's special.
Yeah, that's probably the best top 5. That's mine. Yeah.
For me, I'd say like in no particular order. Definitely Nick. Shout out to Nick Chubb out there. I mean, he's one of the best running backs.
I thought Nick Chubb out there. My bad.
Yeah. Todd Gurley for sure. I'd say Stetson. Who else would I watched? I don't know. I said Brock, didn't I? No, I didn't. Brock, of course, Brock. And then probably JC, I would say. I mean, he's special. Going against him every day, you realize how good he actually is.
I watched him lift people up off the ground. Let's take a short ad break to shout out to my sponsor, Bruxie's. Not my sponsor, but the location that we're at, Bruxie's, downtown Athens. Best waffle fries, waffles, chicken and waffles, delicious, a great place, great vibe, right on Broad Street. It's in the area. If you're in Athens, you should definitely come check out Bruxie's if you want to be full. I mean, the food they gave us today was actually amazing. The cheese fries, the bacon flavor is amazing. I think it's smoked Gouda on top. I'm a big cheese guy. I think that is smoked Gouda. The chicken sliders, I don't even like coleslaw, but the chicken sliders were amazing. We can keep the regular chicken tenders, but those hot chicken tenders, 10 out of 10. The spicy sriracha, everything at Bruxie's is amazing. I recommend you guys coming here if you come to Athens, Georgia. But back to these questions. They want me to wrap it up, but guess what? It's my show.
That's crazy. Like,
Hey, your favorite, since you've been at UGA, you've probably had a lot of fan encounters. What is y'all's favorite fan moment from UGA?
I won't say fan moment, but
Like an experience that you've had with a fan here.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna say a fan moment, but I will say I really did enjoy my time at Camp Sunshine. That was really cool for me. Just kind of being around those kids, man. It was really rejuvenating for myself, and it kind of like really allowed me to reflect and realize how blessed I am in my life. So I really enjoyed those kids, and yeah.
You know, I'm kind of like at the same way. You know, we did the community service, and we went to the after school program.
Yeah, I love doing that shit.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like, you know, we went and played basketball, through the football, just did a little bit of everything. And, you know, just like walking those doors and seeing how excited those kids are to see us every time, you know, puts a smile on my face just because, you know, you just get to give back to the community.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's really the best moment I've had.
Yeah, when we go to see those kids, it's crazy. I think the craziest moment I had was this kid who didn't say anything to me the whole time while I was in the class with them, came up at the end of the class, looked at me, and just gave me a hug. The kid had to be like 6. I was like, whoa. I almost shed a tear. What's your favorite UJ fan moment, bros?
When the kids get, hey, bro.
That was crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
That might be 8.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but your number keep going up.
What's your favorite UJ fan moment?
Camp starts soon, but whenever the kids got to come after our practice that one day,
Yeah.
that's fun.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that
that's
because they get to
fire.
see us in our element, and then we get to hang out with them and everything. So that's real cool. They get to see us like actually
was,
in uniform
ESP,
and
right?
stuff.
ESP,
yeah, and they get to see
yeah.
us in our uniform. I'm sure it like makes their day, like, because you know, like normal is one thing, then us actually like with our pads on and stuff. I feel like it
But
makes
we
it
don't
look cool.
we don't realize how much people actually care about that stuff. Like when I went down to Sea Island this like last weekend for the 4th of July, I met Tommy Longhorn. He was the captain of the team in 1967, and he was a middle linebacker. And after I left, he didn't say it to me, but I came back to work out at the gym the next day, and the lady at the front desk was like, "Warren, you don't know how much you made his day. He loves seeing UJ players out here." And it's crazy, like being down there, just not knowing how much of an impact we have on those people. And people just love to see us. Over the course of your football career, do y'all remember the hardest hit y'all ever taken?
Yeah. This past year.
Who was it?
Sorry. It was like
Boy,
Tiger.
sorry hit this man so hard.
It was like a counter, and I'm looking, and I think it was you kicked out, and I'm looking under, and I'm not even looking at Sorry. Like he's not really kicking out. He comes to the side and just
Yeah, and I know he was coming at the speed of light.
like
So
he
know how you-
DDT'd me. Like I was
You know
out.
how you know like when somebody hits somebody hard? They hit you with one of these.
Yeah.
yeah, like
The follow through, you're done. You're
Like
done.
I'd never been hit that hard.
Y'all boy got space for dessert?
Yeah, this is called the Dreamsicle.
thank you.
The dreamsicle?
It's a milkshake,
Oh yeah.
custard
let's-
shake out of our custard.
Yeah.
it's
Wait, don't take a sip yet. Don't take a sip
Do
yet.
you remember do you want top? You can get a top, absolutely, no problem at all.
Hey, y'all all, let's take a sip at the same time with this dreamsicle.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's get a taste test.
It's pretty valid.
It's smooth. Smooth 7, 8 out of 10. What you think, Mike?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Like,
him.
like, I'm getting this from now
It's
on.
one of the ones.
I thought if we were like,
feel like
we just
it's
got, I thought
seasonal.
we get done running, like this would be like,
Is it seasonal?
this would be.
Hey, this is our last question for y'all boys. So, sports in general have been a part of every one of our lives, and it's probably impacted us in some way, some shape or form of who we are today. Why would y'all say football or sports in general is important to you and your personal growth?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
I'll start by saying I think that sports in general, I'm not even going to just say football. Sports in general is important for the simple fact of it builds a lot of character. Like I said earlier, when I was a kid, I didn't like to be yelled at. I didn't like to be talked to in a certain way by other grown men and stuff like that. And to be honest, what it does is it forces discipline. So it allowed me to be able to take coaching, for me to be able to take criticism, things like that. Because now that I'm older, I realize that even outside of sports, you're going to have to answer to somebody in life, whether it be male, female, whatever it is. And it may not be in the tone that you like it. So I think that it builds character. I think that it builds morals. And I think that it just allows you to be a good person. So I think sports is good for just life, really.
That's the best one I had so far.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think one thing sports just teaches people in general is how to work hard and like how to persevere through things. You know, before like in high school, I was a three-sport athlete. I wrestled, did football, and I did track.
You threw.
Yeah. Yeah,
You did feel.
I was not a runner. But you know, and then doing that and then coming to college kind of, set the tone for me, knowing how to work hard, put all my time in. Because, and I think that just carries over life too, because, eventually one day we're going to have jobs. I mean, the NFL stands for not for long, is what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
But, I think it teaches us how to work hard, how to be persistent, how to just be successful. And, I think that playing sports is set us up for the rest of life, especially playing for Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean, I would kind of pick off what they both said. I mean, I would say, like, the main thing for me, it was like Bruh. It would like allow you to like,
Keep going.
I can't take this man serious, bro. But I mean, I feel like it allows you to grow up. Like, cause people like, maybe they don't talk a lot like in school or around people, but once you get close, it like becomes a brotherhood for real. Like some of my best friends I've ever had is gonna be from here in high school football. My teammates, they're the people that you see all the time. And it can help people that's like a quiet person naturally, like doesn't really talk to people, but once you get close to somebody, you cry with the person, bleed with the person, almost die with the person a bunch of times. You know, you literally, they become your brothers and family for real.
Yeah. Y'all, that's a wrap for this episode of Beyond the Hedges. Thank you to Bruxie's for allowing me to be here, giving us this great food. It was a great opportunity to come here. Y'all will see more episodes at Bruxie's, more food, more guys, maybe some smaller guys, not the big ones. And as always, thank y'all for watching. If you have any more questions, I'm gonna post on Twitter every week. I'm gonna have a special guest next week, hopefully an old UGA quarterback. If y'all can guess, y'all can guess. Not Aaron, but another 11. But I appreciate everybody for watching, checking in. Thank y'all.